Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the New York Mets. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The cameras are out for this one, partner. Home openers are unique and always bring a special type of energy to the ballpark.
Today is a celebration. It is the beginning of a new year, and there's no other game like this one on the schedule. It's the first time playing inside your home stadium with your brand new teammates, and you know the fans are going to bring the energy. The excitement is already building in here.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Tom Seaver. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
All right, ready to get underway. And now for the Marlins, Andre Dawson. And the pitch. That's off the mark, and we're underway here in the home opener. Swings and misses, and 1-1. That one missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2 on the way. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now Marco Luciano. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Luis Ariz stands in. Had the day off yesterday. In there, and it's 0-1. Seaver, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. On the ground, right side, and he grabs it, foul. Oh, great stop. Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
As a hitter, I'll take that all day long. An off-speed pitch, it's not going to rattle your cage too much.
John Birdie at the plate. Out towards left center. Nimmo ranging after it. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Pudge Rodriguez.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Here's Garrett Hampson. Next pitch is popped up. Alvarez makes the catch. Inning over. So they strand a pair. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Back here at the ballpark. And on the hill, Braxton Garrett. What do you have on him?
He's off to a good start, getting a win in his first start of the season, and so lifted a little bit of pressure. Right here, it's all about getting win number 2.
And stepping in for New York, Starling Marte. The wind of the pitch. Swing, and that one hammered down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here. He sends a rocket to left, his second of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Here's Luis Guillorme. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Bounced up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Here's a Mets lineup now. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Digging in, Carlos Delgado. Hampson makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
David Wright stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Pitch misses. Ball 2. And he deals. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off. 2-2. Kicks and deals. And down on strikes he goes. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo homer. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Welcome back, and stepping in is the speedy Alfonso Soriano. Seaver back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Batting seven, the third baseman, number 13,
So digging in, Jose Iglesias. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That ball's carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Jorge Soler now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Next pitch misses outside, and it's 1-1. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff guys have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
He makes the grab. Runner tagging for third. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Was able to move the runner up to third on that deep fly to center, but I think at this point he wants to get him over and get him in.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Pudge Rodriguez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Squirts away a little bit. It's time to catch. That's the third out. Marlins lead 1. They're down 1-0. Back here in Queens, Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Shortstop, Francisco.
And a pitch.
Lindor.
That's a little bit low. Singy, where are you on F1 racing? Are you a fan?
Haven't gotten there yet, but I will at some point.
Francisco Lindor, a big fan of F1 racing. His favorite driver is Lewis Hamilton. Now fly ball to right center. Dawson makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 6.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Good contact guy, good defender.
Nimmo.
Line drive. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Batting 7. The catcher, Francisco.
So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. Out to short. It's in and out of his glove. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Down in order go the Mets, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And welcome back. And now the right fielder, Andre Dawson.
Andre
Dawson, 32 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Not sure what's going on right there. No chance. Probably have some funny texts from his buddies after the game.
Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The Y to kick the pitch. Fastball for a strike, and the count 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Righty delivers. Got him looking. And there's 1 away.
Well, I have to think he was sort of leaning out over the plate, trying to protect that outside corner since everything in that at-bat had been away. So that was a great call to run the fastball inside. He had excellent command with it, locked him up, couldn't react and pull the trigger.
Now here is Marco Luciano. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In the air out towards right center. Marte moves under it. Puts the squeeze on it. 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 3.
And now it's going to be Luis Arias. Hit by a pitch his first time up. The other way. Coming on is Pham to make the play. Miami down in order. They trail here 1-0. Back here at Citi Field, set for the bottom of the third. Here's Tommy Pham. And that one is lifted in the air. Dawson sizes this one up, snags it on the run, and there's 1 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Marcana takes him deep, and they add a run. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Starling Marte. He hit a leadoff home run in the bottom of the first. And it's fouled away. Marte, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Birdie in position, 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. And now, Luis Guillorme. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The wind and the pitch. In the air, right field. Dawson going back on this one. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that's the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. And it's 2-0. Welcome back. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, John Birdie. And the right-hander back to work. There's the strike.
You know, these Marlins, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Just missed.
It's a good take.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard. Oh, the throw is wild.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And up next for Miami, Garrett Hampson. He's 0 for 1. Seaver checks the runner. Back standing. He's in there safely. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Birdie runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment or guys are going to be running all game.
Fly ball down the line. Marte going after it. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall. Grounder tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
So up next, Alfonso Soriano doubled his first time up. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these guys are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
That's a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
In the dirt, Alvarez to first in time. That's the second out.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Iglesias swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Lifted in the air, right center field. Nimmo ranging after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is the inning. One left for Miami. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in Queens, bottom of the inning. And now the Mets DH, Carlos Delgado. Garrett back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. To the right side. Whips it to first. And a quick out, number one.
Third baseman, number 5, David.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, David Wright. Struck out swinging his first time. 0-1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Ground ball up the middle. To first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Francisco Lindor. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Off the mark there. 1-0. Francisco Lindor, a guy who's won multiple Gold Gloves and a Platinum Glove, multiple All-Star appearances. Mr. Smile. What do you think of when you contemplate the player Francisco Lindor?
Just a special talent, both sides of the ball, both sides of the plate, equally a force. And one thing about Francisco Lindor, you talk about that smile, he's also got some good sense. If I'm a catcher, love it when he comes to the plate because he's got all kinds of different colognes that he wears and sometimes mixes them.
And that's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. And he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Lindor off of first with 2 away. And 1-2. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Next offering misses. Full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. That's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Francisco Alvarez now at the plate. On a line out towards center. Makes the grab on the run. And that will end the inning. 2 left for the Mets, but they're on top 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, and now the DH, Jorge Soler. And here it comes. Good eye right there.
You know, these Marlins looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
That one misses in the dirt.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
And a 4-pitch walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there. The pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So the lineup flips over, and at the plate for Miami, Andre Dawson. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next pitch is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And the right-hander deals. And that's too high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Marco Luciano, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 2. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And he takes a strike. Got him! That's out number 2.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
And now for the Marlins, Luis Arias. That one the other way. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Tommy Pham. Here comes a pitch. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
Feel like everything goes slow motion when a breaking ball like that leaves the hand right down the middle of the plate, and it's like the pitcher screaming no, and the hitter saying yes, and the ball gets tattooed for a big home run.
Here's Mark Canha, the solo homer his first time. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
So the batting order turns over. Starling Marte up to hit. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
And that's in there for strike one. Action in the pen down there. Edward Cabrera, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Out to center. Birdie makes the grab, one away. Here's the second baseman, Luis Guillorme. Outfield playing pretty shallow. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So first and second with one man gone. And next for the Mets, Carlos Delgado. On a line, base hit. Canha headed for the plate. He scores, and they lead by 4. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Braxton Garrett done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Edward Cabrera.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though.
Right. At the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Swing and a miss.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. And the first offering is not close. On the ground to short. Luciano fires over to first, and that is that. So 2 runs in the inning, 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 4 and the Marlins nothing. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6, and here is John Birdie, the right-hander, back to work. And he dodges that fastball. Birdie, in his 5th season, 33 years old, and he's usually a shortstop, but today he's starting in the outfield. Trying to bunt his way on, and foul ball. And a 1-1. Hit in the air, right field. Marte moves under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Hampson in the box again, takes a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And first offering is fouled off. Outside.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
And the righty deals. And it's even up.
Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When you talk about guessing in the game, it's really anticipation and sort of going with what the highest probability pitch, velocity, location at that point of the at-bat is.
Save! Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Runner on the go. It's a pitch out. Throw. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And there's a ball. Soriano stands at second with 2 gone. And now it's even up. And another ball. Rolled over to third, and it goes just foul. Payoff pitch. And there's ball 4.
Now batting.
Jorge
The designated
Soler
hitter,
up at the plate.
Jorge Soler.
Soler measures 6 feet 4 inches, 235 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. That one drifts inside.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and representatives in Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are close behind.
Next offering is in for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And the 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Rodriguez.
2 outs, bases loaded. Here's the power hitting catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. This guy has turned into a beast. First pitch, and he just misses. Pudge, over 2,500 hits in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Bounce to third. Right collects it. Over to first. That takes care of Rodriguez. And that'll do it. So they load the bases, but leave them stranded. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mets 4 and the Marlins nothing. And welcome back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the 6th, Brandon Nimmo. And a pitch. That's down and in. Cabrera, the tall righty, he features a changeup, a curve, a four-seamer, a slider, and he works in a sinker. There's a strike. Right-handed reliever. Center field. Birdie makes the play. 1 down.
Now batting. The catcher.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
Look, it looks like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Next pitch in the dirt. And the count 1-2. And a ball evens the count. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the pitch. To third. And he picks it up in foul territory. Next pitch is outside. And a full count now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Now the left fielder, Tommy Pham. He's already homered in this game. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
The first baseman, number 20.
He swings and fouls one off. Here comes the 0-1. Ball one there. Now fly ball to right center. Birdie gliding to his left. Long run, tracks it down. Runner tags up for third, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Back to the top of the lineup. Starling Marte will hit next. Pitch misses. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
That to right. Dawson brings it in, and that is that. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Andre Dawson. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
And a 1-2.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ripped on a line. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Lindor with a relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
And up next for Miami, Marco Luciano. 1 for 3. Up the middle. Guillorme to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Luis Arias getting ready to hit. A bunt, and it's popped up. And there's 2 away. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or can be bunted right back at a position player.
And first offering is fouled off. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
I don't care what some players might say. Nobody likes getting hit by a pitch unless you're in an 0-2 count and there's a knuckleballer out there on the mound.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Late on that fastball. Movement in the bullpen. David Robertson appears to be getting loose. Ottavino getting loose as well. Throw over to first. Birdie back in standing. The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Steven Oker gets the call from the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think that's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Steven Oker.
And stepping in for New York, Luis. Guillorme. Outfield playing pretty shallow. The pitch. On the ground, right side. Slings to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Carlos Delgado up now for the Mets. Fouled off. He was late. And now the lefty. And that's in for a strike. Bullpen activity starting up now. JT Shagwar getting ready to go. Next offering way off the plate. The pitch. Ground ball right side. Soriano gloves it in plenty of time to first. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
2 outs, base is empty. David Wright, the next to hit. Foul ball. The 0-1. Line drive. The throw to first. And that is the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead 4-0. Welcome back. We're at the top of the 8th. And at the plate for Miami, Alfonso Soriano. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Canna makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
the third baseman, number 13.
Jose Iglesias, the next up for the Marlins. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Here's a 1-1. Way out front for strike two.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And now the count is even. Line drive caught.
Up next for the Marlins,
2 outs, base is empty. Now here's the Marlins DH, Jorge Soler. And there's a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Pitch misses. 1-1. And he deals. And a count 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. JT Shagwa taking over on the mound. This is his 5th appearance of the year. And now it's Frankie Lindor. And here it comes. Ripped to short. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. And first offering is fouled off. And strike 2. Now move to first. Lindor gets back easily. Lindor aboard here at first with nobody out. Up the middle, stops it on a slide. Good feed, that's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
The batter, the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Man at first, here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Here goes the runner. Pudge with a rocket of a throw, caught stealing.
Just a mechanically sound throw right there. Great footwork, good transfer, quick release, all those things that you need to do. You don't have to have the highest velocity, but if you can throw it on the money, you can throw out some fast runners.
The next offering misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right side. Soriano picks it up, sends it to first. Inning over. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Back here in Queens, we go to the 9th, and here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. Seaver back to work. High fly ball out into left center field. Coming on is Pham to make the play, and there's 1 down.
The right fielder, number 8,
Andre Dawson, the next up for the Marlins. That one's in there, 0-1. Swings through that.
And he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
That one hammered left field. Back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year. It's 4-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Mark. In there for strike one. Good eye right there.
1-1.
The wind to the pitch.
Ball
Upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Kicks and deals. He goes down looking.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Arrives at the plate and takes high there. Next pitch is outside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And the next pitch is way outside. Line drive. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tom Seaver is done. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Mets, number 39.
At the plate, John Birdie. There's a strike. Just missed. Singy, what do you got for me on that entrance? Timmy Trumpet and Blaster Jacks getting it done.
Yeah, you don't even have to be a fan of Edwin Diaz to get pumped up about that song.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, 4-pitch save. He was just starting to get comfortable out there after throwing a lot of pitches in the bullpen in this one. But a nice job of attacking the hitters, being very efficient. And this is what you want to do. You want to come in and you want to close things out as quickly as possible.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shampi saying so long.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.